I better pee.
Who just joined?
Alright, grid starting.
Johnny. That was a killer lap that I put down. I love this track.
Was that your first two?
Yeah.
I ran my lap first and I spawned my second.
I decided to drive by Braille both laps.
In the peak race, I was one of the fastest cars in the race. Some of that had to do with the setup, but, you know, this track's a lot of finesse.
What steering race are you guys using for the race?
Don't ask me, because it's never the same as anyone else. Except apparently, Jaden has the same as me.
What did Jaden say?
12.
There are 4 additional sets of tyres during this race. Have a good race.
How many laps is it? I didn't check.
70.
One stopper if there's enough cautions.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be horrible on tires then.
We would need a lot of cautions for that. Like the race would be all cautions.
Cooperating.
I
And
literally
there's a chance
have
I
been
might
in
have
one
to
in
bail
the
on the race.
public
If I do, I'll get
servers.
the heck out of the way.
Jaden, what happened in qualifying?
I choked.
I see that. You're behind me.
Both laps.
At least you didn't choke like me. Just
One to go.
hit
Next
the wall
time
and try
by.
and bring them both
You're on the
laps.
outside this time. Pit road is closed. Catch the 21 car.
I did in turn
I'm
one
just
and turn
slow.
three.
Yeah.
Chip right now.
Yeah, he's broadcasting. He looks like he's got some new, like, what's it called? Like layover screens. Yeah.
He mentioned he was updating the SDK, so
Yeah. He updated it.
Yeah.
It looked great.
He said we made him think that the race had already started when we did the pit party.
Yeah, he was freaking out. Johnny, I can't wait till tomorrow I get to install my i9. Yes. Jumping up 5 generations.
About to go green. Stay focused.
We need to tighten up on the outside.
Don't worry, Mitchell. I'll be slow as well.
Post car is off. Green, green, green.
Can I get black flag clear for passing in the caution?
Inside. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Still there. Hold your line.
Damn, Jaden.
Still inside. Clear inside.
I didn't do any long runs, so I don't know what to do for long run.
I really need to stop almost losing it out of 3.
You're now
touch the
in
no-no
third.
strips.
Saw that.
feels weird driving on this track since I've got there in a couple of weeks.
Oh shit, sorry.
Last
Caution,
one.
yellow flag. Line up, single file. Pit road is closed right now.
Only lost one position on that start. I'm okay with that.
I lost 2, but Jaden sent me 3 wide.
Catch stop, 21, car.
I was next to 772 and he wouldn't pass me. I was in line and he just wouldn't go.
I'm not gonna wait on anyone.
I couldn't move any farther forward. Our line was stacked all the way back.
And that's my fault, dude. I checked up in 2 and then somebody just ass packed me. I want to know how bad my damage is. I don't feel like it's that bad.
That was me too. Sorry, I barely touched your bumper though. So if you didn't hit the wall, you're good.
I hit the wall. I don't know where I hit the wall though.
Yeah, I was trying to dodge right, but
Catch
just
stop,
didn't
21,
make it.
car. Catch stop, 21, car.
We're so spread out right now.
I feel like I should just take my fast repair at this point to be safe, but I feel like I'm fine.
If you're going to do anything, go in without it checked.
road's
See how
open.
long the damage is.
Yeah, I'm gonna at least get tires. I literally fucked my tires.
Johnny Brugg, I think the booth got a copy. Hey, what's going on, Rocket Man? Fresh off that hard-fought win last night in the Atlantic Cup Series. Currently running P3. Nelson was 3/10 quicker than qualifying. You think got anything for him here tonight?
Pit road is closed.
Yeah, I think when I interviewed him last week, he said he got top 10 here. I mean, during practice and during the couple laps we had, are you noticing anywhere you might be a little quicker than the two in front of you? Hey Johnny, it's a skinny pedal on the right. Good luck tonight, man.
Catch stop, 21, car.
Yeah. You get pulled down for an interview?
Middle of 3 right now.
I should wait till you guys hit the start finish line, right?
Where's your box?
Just
Back
past
of the
start
line.
finish line.
I'd go right about now, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, well remember, we're going way faster than you will be able to go, so.
One lap to green. You'll be lining up on the inside. Catch stop, 79, car.
And it takes a long time to catch up with this track.
It took us over 2 minutes for that one lap.
At least the pace speed isn't 45.
What is the pace speed? About 70?
75. I think it's only because Dega has a faster speed. It's like 80 there. This is 75.
I'm so excited. My tires feel like ice.
It'll be worth it in the end.
If you get by a restart to me, I'll just let you go by.
Nah, don't worry about it, just race.
So it is confirmed to be restart zone, right?
It's right at the end of the pit wall here.
It's definitely a fuck ton of aero damage.
About
so
to
we'll see
go
how this
green.
goes.
Stay focused. Post car is off. Time to do your job. Green flag, green flag. The next car's the leader. Car outside. Still there. Clear outside.
I got a little bit loose there. We're trying not to give a dash.
I just doored the fuck out of him.
Yes, you did.
So sorry.
I'm like towing that just stay off of you. Oh, it's
Did I punch you in the wall or
That
no?
was your fastest lap of the session. Okay, you're in second.
No, he didn't
Your
get
leader
into the
did a
wall. I was behind you guys.
55.462.
I'm in the wall. I barely got close to the wall and it just pulled me in.
You've got the fastest lap. Car outside. Go low. Still there, hold your line. Clear outside if you want it.
Somebody just teleported on you, TJ.
Hey Joshua, you just disappeared off my screen, buddy.
Yeah, it's Josh.
Yeah, I'm just staying right here.
That was very sideways.
You got some weapon rear damage, Shaker.
Oh, I know.
The yellow flag is out. Line up, single file. Closed. Pit road is closed.
Mitchell, if you're in here, I'm sorry, man. I tried.
Catcher 79. Car.
I'm very interested to see what my tires are. Well, I think it's pretty obvious I'm pitting.
Didn't get a meatball out of that.
Yes.
I think the answer is yes. Yeah, I was saving until that last lap.
And that kind of went against my plan. I stopped for gas on that last yellow flag.
And by saving, I meant not turning the wheel very far.
I'm gonna get fucking yelled
Pit
at.
road is
'Cause I'm
now
obviously
open.
atrocious at this fucking game.
One thing I noticed that you're doing, Jacob, is that you're going in too hard, and it's causing you to have bad exits.
It's more along my tires been fucked since I spun out the first time, so that's why.
You're still driving it in too hard, probably.
Pit box in 10. 5. 3. 2.
Try driving through at full
One.
speed.
Right here.
I was 95, 94.
Go, go,
95
go!
even, 3 minutes of damage now.
Line up, single file.
I was
Catcher
97, 95.
79. Car.
Dang.
Let me know when you get out.
This pace car is way up here.
I had a horrid pit stop.
Yeah, I sat in my box was like for a couple seconds, realized I was too far forward.
I did the same thing. I'm
I
just
knew
now
I
leaving
was
my
forward.
pit.
I knew I was too far forward. I couldn't get in gear in reverse. I sat there for like 5 seconds trying to reverse it back.
Where are you guys right now?
Coming into 3.
EOL.
I'm sitting in 13th.
Fix my damage.
Pasta 21. Car.
Alright.
Oh, I thought Kendall beat you out for a second.
Car. One lap to green. Line up on the outside.
Yeah, and be right behind me.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
How bad were your tires after that spin?
After 2 spins, they were 84. Right front was 84, 86, 94. Right rear was 88, 88, 91. Rest of my tires above 90. But that's pretty good for having two like lock spins with 360s.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a black cleared for passenger Jimmy because he wanted to go to the back. Yeah, I don't have it yet, but I'm gonna need it once the restart happens.
Key up and iRacing real quick. Not Johnny, the other guy.
I'm gonna need a black cleared once the race starts for passenger Jimmy because he wanted to go to the
I
back.
got you.
He doesn't know what he means by key up.
Oh, okay, sorry.
All he means is hit the button, don't speak.
Yeah, hit the button on
Just so it
on
pops
iRacing.
his name up.
Gotcha.
Just easier for him to do it that way.
About to go green. Stay focused.
Oh, you got it? Oh, okay.
Next time I'll just go to the pits and make it easier. Start load up.
I'll let you
car is
know.
off. Green flag, green flag. The leader
I just
did
got it now.
1 minute 58.274.
Interesting, you were the only one that got it.
Well, nobody in any of the line would get it. So it would be only the drivers in that line would actually get a black flag.
Yeah, okay.
The yellow flag is out.
I couldn't
Line
fucking
up,
brake.
angle file.
I'm so
Pit
sorry.
road is closed.
I was literally standing my brakes.
My bad, Josh. Sorry about that.
Catcher, 79.
I just saw
car.
my race light flash before my eyes.
Yeah, you were next to me, TJ, and I had punted that guy.
Who wrecked?
Catcher, 79.
Mike got in the
car.
back of Josh.
And then I punted Mike.
There's so much space here.
They both got loosed in two. They overcooked the tires.
Well, I can go back down and fix more of my damage now.
I might have to go check my damage now.
I'm definitely down on power, I can tell. I'm only hitting like 86 on the backstretch.
Yeah, that's pretty far down.
I'm hitting 1900 under while I'm idling.
That's tough at this track because you need all the power.
Hey, Alex, you're in front of me. How bad is my right
with
front
the
damage?
Full 2000
Pull
normally.
this side of me.
I'm right behind you. Can you see in your mirror?
It's a little jacked up.
Fuck. I might have to go just sit in the pits for a little bit.
There's more damage to your nose than your tire.
Arrows, everything here.
Yeah, back of your car looks fine.
Brug, did you take tires last caution?
Pit road is now open. Catcher,
Charlie, let's go sit in the pits and get my
79.
damage
car.
repaired.
Yeah.
You might
You'll
as
get-
well.
You don't have to ask us permission.
I like your insight, but that's okay.
Yes, you should.
Yes, you
what's-
should.
What's 15 times 4?
What?
60.
You can have
Okay.
7 minute 59 to go
60.
around, so.
Closed. Pit road is closed. Catcher, 79. Car.
It's 40 seconds optionals. I'm gonna take it.
Yeah, definitely. You'll
Yeah,
get all
I
of that.
I got fucking lucky for punting the guy too.
I still got 2 minutes after just over 3 before that last caution.
Past the 21 car.
Yeah, I was doing I think it was a 40 car race at Daytona the other night, and my frame rate was dropping to like 28 on the front stretch. Yeah. 30. Yeah.
79. Carbide. You had the
That's who you
position
drop
when the
your
yellow
graphics
flag
down to
came
nothing,
out.
so that's how I always race anyway.
It's not my graphics, it's my processor. It can't keep up.
Mike, that was my fault, buddy.
Sorry for punting you both.
Yeah, I was running like 28 FPS in VR. That's pretty bad.
I know 30's bad. I couldn't imagine being.
You
below
get
20.
above 10 in VR?
One left to green.
Yeah.
Line up on the outside.
Yeah, VR won't drop below 32.
I've been trying to fade that right phone.
I'm at 80 right now, but if anything happens that drops me below 80, it goes to 40. That's just the way it works right now. But
So I run mine at 72 megahertz. So my
Jonathan,
frame
I think
rate
you're on the inside.
tops out at 72
it's megahertz? You mean hertz?
or hertz. Yeah.
It hurts mega.
Yes.
That'd be some serious frame rate if you got 72 megahertz.
Seriously.
You could see God.
So
Wouldn't let you know.
smooth.
I just want my system to be able to consistently hit 80 FPS. That's all I want.
Be like 4K what?
Imagine watching everything in 12,000 FPS. You got this.
I get
not-
100 frames right now with my computer.
My GPU is just sitting there doing nothing while this is happening, though. Like it sits there at like 55% usage.
Well, I run mine in windowed, so I stretched it across 3 monitors, so I was set 60.
It's the fact that there's so much physics in iRacing that it maxes out one of the cores.
I know. That's why I got a 13900K so I can have one at like 6 gigahertz. And the rest of those other cores can do Windows crap. The 24 cores.
About to go green. Stay focused.
So my run's perfectly fine as long as I'm not trying to record or
Yeah, I'm always streaming the rest of the
Streaming.
issue.
exactly see
Always.
I want to.
Post car is off. Green flag. Green flag. Pit road's open.
The outside didn't even go at all.
But you get an art cost and it's my car completely.
The leader is running 55.297.
Done like 40 seconds of repairs now.
New fast flat for you. The car in P1, just set the fastest lap. 53.424.
At least 4 tenths off the guy in front of me.
I think you got engine damage more than air up.
I thought you were talking about me blinking or something. Because I have blinked. No, I'm focusing on the head. I'm looking at him for sure. But I don't count.
I just go up my usual braking points around here. But I'm running 55-second lap time just by myself.
Serving up a right front tire because I cooked this thing.
My car's so slow I can't even tell what I'm doing. I can almost full throttle it in turn 1.
It's pretty bad.
Thanks, Roy, for not running me up. I got super loose on exit the tunnel turn.
I just want your toe, TJ. I just want your toe.
I'm not really doing anything weird in front of you to make you do that. It's just kind of right rear.
The leader is running 54.129.
I somehow finish this race in a top 10, I'll be happy. I'm running right now. It's team over 2 seconds back to Josh and 50.
It goes green all the way right too.
I think we also can make it. We can pit an interview window.
Oh yeah?
How'd that go for you?
I'll have to make sure that bug gets his payment.
I am struggling.
You say that as I'm technically dead last now with a slow car. Probably gonna use my best spirit just to get in the top 12.
Okay, for not having wrecked, I am struggling.
I'm like halfway to turn 2 right now.
And you're not that bad.
My last lap is a 55.7.
You're 18 seconds behind the leader.
The leader just did a 54.629.
I almost killed John.
Yeah, I was. I was a 55.2 that lap, but the previous lap was 54.9.
When I got involved at wreck, I had over 3 minutes of damage. I have less than a minute now.
Mine was a 54.6.
At least I can maybe see where my seat's going to be in a couple weeks when I go to the track.
Doing really good right now, Alex.
Huh?
Said you're doing really good right now.
I wouldn't say really good. I've killed my right front, so I'm just struggling to keep in front of Grant.
I'm saying that because you're driving the 2 cars behind you back to me.
You're welcome.
I think being slow is helping me catch back up to Josh and Mike. Slowly.
You're in a situation where what you're losing down the straightaway, you're almost making up in the turns.
That was the ragged edge, Johnny.
I can almost go full throttle off TJ.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
I almost binned that. That's, yeah.
I want you guys to drive away from me now, Greg.
Hold up.
Thanks, Roy.
Yep.
I'm so bad through turn 1.
We're halfway in the race. You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
You pushed, I got loose.
Yeah, my throttle got stuck going 50% into that turn.
The leader is running 54.931.
I got just under 7, but nobody's dragged.
Yeah, I'm just starting 7 myself.
I have just under 5.
I just saw your name pop up and I might road to. And I'm over a second slower.
You're only 27 seconds behind. That's half a lap.
I'm gonna use my fast repair one in the probably. See if I can gain any feedback.
Yeah, that was not a pretty turn. I didn't put you in the wall, did I?
No, I hit it on my own. How worn is my right front?
I'm back in the tow. Oh, thank God.
I held you guys up that long?
You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
As one of those situations, once one of us got past you, all of us got past you easy.
I just slammed against the wall as well.
I almost killed you.
54 pitting this time.
Idiot pitting.
Sixty pitting. 175 pitting too.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Alright, TJ, I'm gonna follow you in. 523 pitting.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Almost got if that wood line was the yellow cone.
Okay, go.
Of course, I slipped my pit box, right? Of course.
The car behind you is pitting.
Can we come out like
The lead is
where
pitting
turn
now.
one is, or do we need to go all the way around to turn 2?
Blue cone is right at the beginning of turn 1.
And it's narrow.
But just crashed that turn.
Yeah, the blue cone is right at the beginning of turn 1, so you can go up.
I just lost so much time because of that.
The car in front is pitting. The car in front is pitting. The car behind is pitting.
Pitting at 5.
I was 77.80 that time.
The leader just did a 55.609.
I was at 64.
Car 99 is now leading.
I was 75, 74.
New fast flat for you. The car behind is pitting. You're back in 4th position.
I even felt like I was driving hard too. But I'm just slow.
54.75.
305 hitting.
The leader's pitting now.
Money shifted coming out of the pits and went into first instead of third.
Well, that's a bad time. I know you guys are closer than me.
I think I'm one
I don't
lap
think
short.
we will be.
Mike, check the inside.
That's what I said. You guys are not as good as me, but I'm still not guaranteed. I'm talking about fuel.
I'm half a lap short. I had 24.6 at the line.
I was looking at the fuel before we pitted. I'm like, really? You guys are pitting now? Obviously, I didn't see that.
You're back in 2nd.
Oh, I
The
did.
next
That's why I
car's
did.
the
I
leader.
could have stayed out 2 more laps.
I could have stayed out one. I think I can save half a lap though.
TJ, I mean, I'll sit behind you, I'll save my lap, and I'll switch you and we can just coast.
I don't really have to save too much. Half a lap's not much.
Oh, Alex.
The yellow flag is out.
my race.
They want
Oh, there
you
goes
in
that.
single file. Closed. Pit road is closed.
I think we're pitting for fuel.
I lost it on a 3 and smashed into the pit wall.
I went to hit my coach and I saw
Catch
Alex
up.
get
79. Car.
True.
Yeah.
That's
There's
my
a
fault.
puddle in my seat.
There's
I
a
was
puddle.
good, but I'm like 15 before
There's
Alex
a
wrecked.
puddle in my seat.
Did you get misted?
What?
You got misted, didn't you?
No,
Oh.
I got sweated
Ah.
by myself.
Kind of like George Russell thinking that it was raining, but it was a sweat on his visor.
Wow.
The Chad sweat.
Man, I did not realize how far behind everyone I was.
Past the 21. Car.
I don't know what the 12's doing, but he's holding us up back here.
The pit road's open.
It's probably saving fuel.
Oh, yep. Are you just going for fuel, TJ, or what? Might
Yeah,
as
I'm
well.
in tires.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Switch my pit box again, like an idiot.
Same here.
All clear. Punch it.
Someone went fuel only.
Be mindful, you only have one set of tyres remaining. Line up single file. Catcher 772 car.
I only ran one lap, so I moved
Yeah.
up on my tires.
I went like 3 laps, but my engine was like underpowered, so I was just like rolling the corners.
All that matters, I got the TJ.
There's only 2 more sets, and I kind of want to see if we get 2 more, we could do Mount Caution today. Try to gain as much as possible.
Hey, Johnny, if we both go down in a ball of flames, I'm blaming you, okay? Sound fair?
All that matters, I got ahead of TJ on pit road. All that matters. If you're gonna go down a ball of flames, don't take anybody else. Just do it on your own accord.
Yeah. I pitted a lap before the caution.
I was behind Alex when it happened, unfortunately. He was
Don't
getting
text and
loose.
drive,
and
kids.
Went straight into
That's-
tire barriers.
Watching the broadcaster almost like
One
killed
lap
like
to
3
green.
people.
You'll be lining up on the inside.
You're under caution is like just forget you're actually driving. Blow past like 2 people.
I've done that before. I've slammed into people on Intertism 3 by not paying attention. Under caution. At 120 miles per hour.
Catching
In
the
the
field
lead.
wipes out the field.
That's literally what happened.
I got hit under caution at Rockingham last season by the Isaac Voss guy.
So you literally learned that lesson the hard way.
Me? Yes.
I got flipped over at this track under caution. Yeah.
Make sure you flip over so I can ramp off you, okay?
I like those physics.
Now I want to see if I can get in the top 10 with a clean car this time.
This is gonna be a fun restart.
Yeah. Doing a fucking floor on the fucking bottom.
I lost 5 spots on that pit stop by sliding through.
I just went for a buzz and back anyways.
I lost one by
Good,
still
'cause I
beating
wasn't
TJ on
paying
pit road.
attention.
That's all that matters to me. Beating TJ.
A lot of people beat me. That were
Come on,
behind me.
Get up there. That way the guys behind us can get lined up. Not at the last second.
Get ready. Going green.
Okay, Jacob, I'm behind you this time. Please don't kill me.
The pace car is off. Be ready. Green, green, green.
No promises?
Outside. The leader just did a 1 minute 59.122. Still there.
I get all jammed up.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear high.
That was close. I almost ran into the back of you, Nash. Spinning in 3.
The yellow flag is out. They want you in single file. Pit road is closed right now.
Well, fun's one way to call that restart.
I didn't mean to slow up everybody behind me. I was just avoiding that accident.
Race car's tweaking up here.
You didn't know this.
Hey, Johnny, can we do a quick yellow?
That's a quickie yellow.
We do a quickie yellow if nobody goes in pit.
I'm pitting, so it's not gonna happen.
He's just miserable from the long laps. High pacing.
Ain't that every track?
Welcome to Class D.
Bristol was pretty hectic while pacing.
Bristol is insane while pacing.
Pit road is now open.
Yeah, I actually missed pit road under yellow one time at Bristol, and that was embarrassing.
Yeah, I've gotten confused on front straightaway, back straightaway.
Oh, I didn't get confused. I forgot.
No, I'm taking tires.
The pit road is closed right now.
Why? Why?
Because I felt like it. I wanted to get out from where I was.
It was a huge difference on that restart.
What happened to the outside on that restart? I thought I got a great start, and all of a sudden we just stopped.
Really? You were another buffer car, dang it.
I know, but
Yeah, restarts are tricky with this because you can't really bump the guy in front of you at all.
I'm an admin, John. We need to look at Grant and just mention to him that he should kind of stay closer to the guys in front of him under caution. He's lagging so far back, and then I know he's saving gas, but like right there, we were 3/4 of a second behind the leader whenever I got to pit because he was a little so far back. And then on that last restart,
I would have just killed him.
I actually had to say something going to the 3, so he picked back up.
The outside wall was pretty close there.
Didn't have to last minute adjustments.
I had such a good run out of turn 1 on the last restart. I almost ran into the back of Nash going into 2. I couldn't get slowed down.
I had you going into 3. I had the dodge that crashed.
Yeah, that's fine. I was just lagging. I mean, I understand
so slow
what they're
in 2.
doing,
I had the run.
You do it at the last minute there, and then the guys behind you don't have a chance to catch up.
It's starting to sound like a Fast and Furious movie.
And guys in the very, very back end up mauling it up because they're gunning it and stopping.
It's all about family.
Fist bumps as I kill you into the corner.
Speaking of that, there's a really nice F-150 Lightning at my dealership right now.
1 lap to green.
Electric one?
You're on the outside this
No.
time.
Oh, yeah, you said F-150 Lightning. Okay.
Yeah, the one in Fast and Furious.
What year is it?
I think it's an 03? 02? Something like that.
It's 5.4. That was a good one.
Yeah, it's in good shape too. Paint's good.
With that racing stripe.
Most of those do not have.
You said it's 5.4?
I just want to know why we don't still have small trucks.
5.4 liter in it.
Oh, okay, the Lightning engine, not the Triton.
Right.
Okay, yeah, Triton's no good. Well, I mean, spark plugs leave the chat sometimes.
Yeah, no, the Lightning has the Shelby engine in it.
Yeah, the stock V8 Triton was aluminum heads, and they didn't make the threads for the spark plugs deep enough, so it's known to blow spark plugs out of the head with the threads.
Heck yeah.
Ouch.
Hot.
Oh yeah, and if it's a good enough one, it'll actually do damage to the hood.
Let's put them in with a half-inch impact.
Well, they make a sleeve for them that, if it happened, there's actually numerous companies that made a sleeve just for that engine because of that problem with the spark plug.
And then when you have that happen, you can go to McDonald's, get a McFlurry, and put that spoon on the end of your ratchet and go.
Damn right.
It actually is a half-inch drive, I do.
Get ready, going green. The pace car is in. Green, green, green. You're back in 4th position. Back in 3rd. Keep hustling. Car inside. Still there.
I had a decent
Clear
restart.
inside.
I missed the shit a little bit.
Car inside. Still there. Hold your line.
Ooh, you guys are getting dicey up here.
Keep high. Keep high. Clear inside.
It's not.
Yeah, not in this car.
Plus, this car has so much power, the draft doesn't really do that much. It does something, but not as significant as like the truck.
I'm sorry, Roy. I just shut the fucking door on you.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 53.382. Caution, yellow flag. Line up, single file. Pit
Hey,
road
Roy, I'm
inside.
sorry for killing you there.
21 car.
What's up?
That was sorry for shutting the door very aggressively on you.
Oh, I heard you over here. I'm in distance.
DJ, did I get you?
Yeah, if it would have been literally...
No, I was just super loose
quarter
all
of
the
an
way
inch
to that
more,
turn,
you would've had-
caught
you
it,
would've
and then
known,
it got
'cause
loose
actually
again. I
didn't
couldn't catch it the
contact.
second time. Okay, I was trying to give you room. I was mortified if I hit you.
Man, I got damaged.
No.
I saw TJ's car it going around. It's like, yep, that's gonna be a costly probably.
Oh hell, somebody was
Oh yeah, I
upside
got a
down.
whole bunch of people.
I knew it was gonna happen. All of you guys were like really close to each other, barely getting any room.
It wasn't really that. I got on throttle a little too early in turn 1, and it got sideways, which I saved it, and then a little extra heat in the tire on exit, and it decided to go again.
Should I use my fast repair here?
I'm thinking
This
tires.
late, yes.
I'm thinking tires.
I had like 40 seconds of damage and I was very slow.
They started wrecking in front of me. I had nowhere to go, and I ran into the back of Jaden.
How many cars wrecked?
At least 4 or 5.
Roy almost killed us 3 back here, trying to avoid the guy
No.
in front of him.
I'm watching the broadcast. 3 were involved.
Hey, Roy, you
Really?
got nose damage from that too, by the way.
Pit road's open.
From what? You got net coded into Ortega.
I have 0x. If I got net coded, I have at least 4.
It looks like you look fine on my from the replay, but it looks like you just net killed the front bumper.
Oh,
And,
that'll be fine.
watching the broadcast, it looked like it popped in and popped back out, so I don't know.
That'll be fine.
Pit road is closed right now.
This is gonna get intense.
Where in the world was the no collide? What? How come? Why did it collide with him? I collided with someone trying to enter my pit box. I didn't go through him. It collided with him.
Was he all the way in his box?
Maybe not.
Do they have to be?
It's sketchy whenever it
Both
comes to
of you
like
have
half
to be
and half.
in the actual
We
box
were
line.
below. We were below the white dotted
No.
lines.
No, just one's got to be.
Route 1, sorry, not both.
Yeah. Trust me, because we play with that shit all the time. Because if you actually like warp or go through a car while they're in the pits, and you guys drive out on the track together while you're still kind of warped together, you can
Yeah.
actually warp through everybody in the field, and it freaks dudes out whenever you just drive straight through them.
Yeah, I tried doing that before with random people.
I've got to
Yeah,
remember
if you can continue your warp through somebody else through the pits, you can just stay like that and then warp through everybody, not just them.
Yeah.
But you have to stay together.
Right.
You cannot separate from each other.
I just want to know who.
That's fun.
can't
So
find
there's
the
like
fun
a
that
so
out.
there's like a crash in the restart. You guys say warp to the restart. You guys just
Yeah,
crash
so-
through it.
I think it eliminates the draft though. That'd be kind of funny if it was like an infinite draft from that.
That, or it's really cool to do it at like a short track because people break way early and you just dive bomb the quarter and they freak out because you drive through them.
One lap to green. Line up on the
Yeah.
inside. Catch up, 79.
Yeah, we do that
Car,
shit.
catch up, 79.
Buddy of mine, we're always racing together, and that's one of our big things. We'll get together in the pits and we'll go out like that, and just drive through people.
I think in a coke race you would get disqualified or something for doing something
Oh,
like
I'm
that.
sure you would. Oh, I'm sure you would.
It's, that crash will be really good on the broadcast. He said he was on me when I spun.
Oh yeah, no, it was totally different like that. You were,
Wish
like,
I could say the
inside-
same.
Yeah, you were like inside of Jake's car, BJ. Isn't that good?
That's what it kind of looked like to me.
Hey Johnny, when I hit the gas, like my point there, I'm gonna hit the brake instead of the gas, okay?
Good to know.
I'm gonna hit the clutch.
That's all I heard is make sure to dive out of the way and bury myself in the wall in front of everybody.
I still got a fast repair. I'm gonna hit fucking everybody.
I just
Drives
about
through the
saying,
field.
with how my luck is, I'm
that's
about to
one
hit
way.
everyone.
What if
Or I got into
everyone-
the pickup when he hit me.
Everyone in a single line drives through or under the next person, like a Gen 4 centipede.
Kind of like Texas.
No, I mean like everyone right in line, not just some. No, I mean like the whole line drives into each other, all of it.
Get ready, going green.
Passed them out. That's basically what
Everyone
he
in
said.
the
Yeah,
line.
that.
Pace car is off. Green, green, green.
He's not gonna
Outside.
start.
Stay low. Stay low. Clear up top.
I had to go into the stream house. I did not get right there.
What the fuck? I had to dodge both of you guys. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. by. You're faster than me. I just want to take this top 10 and leave.
I was 10 to go this time by. You're back in second.
Yeah, I did not want to go straight, that's for sure. Apparently the last crash didn't handicap myself enough.
I drifted for that corner.
You've got the fastest lap. The leader just did a 53.318.
You good, Jaden?
I don't think he's in here tonight.
I thought I heard him earlier.
He was in here earlier.
He's definitely trying to book it. Oh, Nash and Roy got together.
Caution, yellow flag. They want you in single file. Closed, pit road is closed. Jetstar 79. Car.
Oh, we gotta go a long way to catch this car.
Yeah, we gotta go all the way around the track.
I would kill to restart in second right now.
Just watch the leader. Literally just pace the leader and just watch him. That's all you gotta do.
You make it sound so easy.
Just hold. Well, yeah, I guess the single arm it's on you. I mean, you can hold
No.
the D-pad. I mean,
Even when you have triples, it's still not that easy.
Even in VR, it's not easy.
I don't know. I think I find it easy, guys. I'm sorry.
We'll show it.
You get. I mean, I'm in 10th, so it doesn't really help.
In the pack, it's not too bad, but front row, it's hard to nail it.
Well, the rule of thumb is the more like perpendicular you have to look to the direction of travel to see the leader, the worse it is for you. So if the leader's right in front of you, it's going to be pretty easy to see. But you have to like split your attention between forward and sideways.
I mean, you're just driving straight, unless you can't drive straight.
It's hard to drive straight if you're not looking straight.
Exactly.
You're looking to the side.
Looks like we're gonna restart with like 4 or 5 laps to go.
This restart's gonna be fun.
Yeah, the stack-ups have been real bad.
I just took tires the last caution, so I don't know what to do with my last set of tires.
Roy, sorry about that. I thought I was clear. I was watching the 88 and not to my right.
You could take it now, but I think we've had enough pace laps. You should be fine.
Pit road's open.
So you're literally just gonna go ball the walls and run 53 threes, like Nelson is on 15 lap older tires than us.
My fastest lap is a 53.8.
He's running 15 lap tires older and just ran the fastest lap of the race.
Actually, I think Johnny did. But
The pit road is closed.
I ran a 3:18 that same lap.
Yeah, my fastest lap this race is a 54 flat. So
Yeah. I'm at 59 or 53.9.
59.3.
That's what it felt like.
yeah, compared to Brugg, I'm always fucking slow.
Which is kind of weird though, because it was on lap 21. I don't think we had pit stops anywhere near that. Yeah.
Mine's lap
'Cause I
61.
think it was lap 12 or 14 when we changed tires.
And mine was 61 too.
Well,
I am in a clean car until the second to last pit stop.
well, if me running those laps with 15 lap old tires says anything, it's that you don't have to run your fastest lap on lap 1.
Exactly.
Just depends how hard you're
A lot
running.
of yellow.
Yeah, but well, I think it's more like 10 green laps. 9, 10 that we've done.
This was grand 22 laps, and I'm on 7 laps, but a lot of them have been under yellow.
But yeah, I'm not very good on new tires, so I'm not super surprised that I was better later.
I'm good on newer tires here. I don't know why. I could have really good long run pace, but on these I can burn through a set of tires really easily for me.
I will say, on the last pit stop, Johnny, I'm really surprised my right front wasn't worse.
One to go. Next time by. You're on the outside.
It was
this time. 5 laps to
75,
go.
but I was killing that tire. Felt like it at least. I was like not taking care of that at all. It felt like it was more right front wear, but I had more right rear wear.
I was so slow, I was burning my right front by a good bit. Trying to get it to go into corners. Did anyone pit on that last caution?
I don't believe so.
I think Nash did.
Nash and Roy, that's about it.
When they got together, so I wouldn't doubt they did pit. They would pit.
But yeah, no one else.
Get ready. Going green. The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. Pit road's open.
I was sweeping bad on that restart.
So was the guy in front of me. Another crash. Oh, they saved it.
The leader is running 54.922. fastest lap.
God damn it.
Couldn't see the cones.
White flag, white flag.
I'm missing my marks, trying not to kill Alex.
I was right up behind Jacob and couldn't see the cones, so I drove way, way, way too deep into the tunnel turn.
Well, we are going to finish 9%. Usually. Yep, P9, I'll take it.
Oh, that one was tough.
There's the flag. It's over. Good job. Very good job.
I touched it, yes. I didn't do that on purpose. That was all I could get out of it.
I fucking hit the wall. I gave you guys a demon.
I tried so hard to hold you back there.
I ran the fastest
everything.
in my section that last lap. Of course.
You ran a 2 on that run.
Oh, 53.9.
No, I was talking to Johnny. I was really surprised I was able to hold off that much.
I feel like I could have gone or take up.
I was giving it everything. There was nothing left. There, mine's right in front of the screen.
I ended up running my fastest.
Okay, the race is over. Bring it on in. Pit box in 10.
I want to go back to like lap 10 when I was in 4th.
5.
Felt fast.
3, 2,
I
1.
want to go back just before
Right
I
here.
crashed.
Wish
We're
they didn't
done.
cause
Get
2
going.
fucking cautions. I go back for then.
I solved the car. Hold on.
Well, I feel like I could have got.
Oh, that was. I knew that was going to be hard. I think it would have been a really close finish if you hadn't hit the wall there. I didn't lose any speed from hitting the wall like that, though. It was such light contact for me. Yeah, it was a right rear tap for me. It was nothing at all. It was because you were judging your speed off of mine. And I got everything I could out of it. Nothing left. Yeah, I didn't actually get a contact for that wall hit either. Yeah, I did a hell burnout. I mean, right front was an 89, but that was because I was sliding it. Yeah, I think it was about. I think. Well, no, I had more laps than you, so maybe it was that 89. Right rear 77. That's just burnout though. Is he gonna pull us in, or is he in third place right now? Okay. That was intense, bro.
Up the rocket, man, Mr. Johnny Bruggs, man, you were there at the end. You had a shot, overdrove it coming out of 2. Man, did you expect to be anywhere near Nelson coming to the white flag there? Yeah, I was actually thinking you were gonna try to set up a pass coming out of turn 2, and the next thing you know, you're in the wall. So well, man, I mean, you've done 7 races this season. No, yeah, you've done 7, and you finished top 5 in all 7. You have a 39-point lead going into the night. I mean, I don't think there's anyone who would chase you down for that championship. Yeah, but he's 56 behind you, though, or 54. All right, man. Another chance to give shout outs, dude. All right, man. Congrats on the P2.
Pretty impressive. Yeah, I think you'd have had to probably put the bumper to him. He wasn't going to make a mistake. I have no idea how you could launch so good on those restarts. I was like, maybe I'm just used to running it at Atlanta. The officials were where you just baby it, but I don't know. I felt like I was doing something wrong with the gears, like shifting too early or something. No, I don't have one. Yeah, it sucks that it is an advantage that way, but you know, it is what it is. You got to use. Yeah. Do you clutch it or do you have the blip on? Well, I'm not clutching. I'm just, you know, it's got that auto blip to where it just revs up to wherever, which I think should be illegal. But yeah, Okay, well, that's good to know. I'm like trying to use this whole series as practice because we're on our Thursdays getting ready to switch to this car, and that's been a change that I've been hoping for since they announced it. And we've been driving the next gen car, which I freaking hate. I need a car that you drive off the right rear, and you can't friggin' do that with the next gen car. It just like you can't even run the top at the racetracks that you run the top at. And the only two cars I'm even interested in driving anymore are this one and the 87s, and dirt cars, I guess. But yeah, and we have a 4,000 I rating cap, so there's not going to be any bends coming in there and smashing the field. Not that he smashed the field, but do, do you think that, like, because you are always really, really good at the ARCA car, and I feel like a lot of that translates over with how, like, the car twists on that right rear, and you know right where that edge is. Cars with balls. Yeah, I wish they'd just go back to this engine package, but it's never gonna happen. The last cars we've got are dirt sprint cars, dirt super late models, and uh, that's awesome. First one, it looks like sprint cars look like it doesn't seem like it's physically possible that that car should stick into the corner. So I'm kind of out of the loop because I absolutely love the Lucas Oil Dirt Late Model Series, but they decided to not go to Cherokee Speedway this year, which is the closest one to me. Um, so the closest would be like Smoky Mountain in Tennessee is like 4 hours away. So I didn't re-up my Flow subscription because I knew I wasn't going to be able to see them. So is Thursday a prelim night or is that the main? Well, they last year they did the oh, so they must be doing the same thing they did for Supers last year. Kings Royal. Yeah. So that's what they did with the dirt late models last year. They did the million. That was the second time they did it, first time in like 20 some years. And then it was the same week like that as I think the Dream. So they ran the Dream on Saturday and it was like 125K to win or something too. No, it'll just be sprint cars. They did that last year, and they had all kinds of prelim nights too. So, but it'll be a really good show because I'm sure they're gonna still have like C mains and B mains to get to the finals before. Or how many laps is the main? I don't. It is because I don't think they can go very long. Like the longest dirt late model race is 100 laps, but they're. I mean, I think the sprint cars run on a different type of fuel or something, and right. Plus, they're probably blowing tires faster too. Yeah, they do them a little bit different than the alphabet soup of the chili bowls. But yeah, I've seen a couple of the episodes just on YouTube, and they did a good job with that. Surprisingly for Fox, they're like 1 foot out of the door, it seems like, with their racing stuff. So, how far from Eldora do you live? And you, like, if I'm you right now, I'm going back and watching highlight videos from the whole season because I want to know as many of the drivers out there running as possible. Is Larson running? Because he couldn't run the late model race. He had a friend's wedding that was that week last year. It's making me want to resubscribe to Flow again. I miss it, but man, it sucks that I can't go see all the guys that I watch. I don't know. I just can't bring myself to drive 4 hours or something for a dirt race. Yeah, everything's live. Which sprint cars are usually the World of Outlaws is the top sprint car series, but they're on Dirt Vision, which is even more expensive. It's just like four different. There used to be like seven, but now there's only like four different dirt subscriptions, which Flow really is a good deal. Like you get a lot of you get the whole Cars tour. I think they even put some ARCA races on there. I don't know why you want to watch those, but um, they have like every week of Hickory Speedway. They have every week of Stafford on there. There's a few other dirt tracks. I think it's 150 a year, but the tough part is you can't monthly subscribe. So that always like they would get me, if it was $30 a month or something like or 150 a month, like I'd spend $30 to watch what you're going to, but I don't want to spend $150 all at one time. Yeah, you'd be surprised though. They like there's a dirt late model race in January in New Mexico that's pretty big, and then the Chili Bowl's in January, and they have all the Chili Bowl. Um, and like I know I'll probably go to the World Finals at the dirt track at Charlotte. That's in November. So they really only take off like Thanksgiving and Christmas, and they're pretty much right back at it again. Yeah, so are you towards the Pennsylvania side or the Indiana side? So you have like Lima Land speedways right by you. How far is Brownstown in Indiana? I don't know. I didn't get like really deep into dirt racing until I moved down here where all the dirt is sandy and shitty. I lived my first 20 years in Pennsylvania and could have been to all these awesome tracks, which I went to Lernerville one time, saw the Outlaws there, but I hardly knew them, you know. I was just uneducated. I'll tell you another race you need to go to up there in that area is when they run the Winchester 400. Have you ever heard of Winchester Speedway in Indiana? It's asphalt, half-mile high bank track. It's basically what Bristol used to be before they repaved it into concrete. And it's so worn out. You have to go to that track because it's really not run well. iRacing tried to go in there and scan it and they ran them out. So it's like a bunch of old timers. And if NASCAR really wanted to like redo a track that would be absolutely perfect, it's that one. We raced there in the ARCA series when I was pitting the car that I drove tonight accidentally. I forgot my custom paint was on. Yeah, I think Slinger's a quarter mile, but it's a half mile. I'll see if I can real quick find you where Brandon Jones flat out runs us over for the win. Yeah, it's in Indiana, and Salem's there too. It's really close to Salem Speedway, which is also pretty good, but still Winchester's better. I don't know if they go there. Here, I'm gonna try and get this clip and I'll send it to you. Bear with me. I keep forgetting that I got to do push to talk. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how to message you the easiest way without making everyone watch it. Yeah, that race, Brandon Jones had Chip Ganassi Racing's Cup pit crew pitting them, and somehow we got our car out in front of him. It was like one of our best pit stops ever. And then this is how the 98, that's the paint scheme I was driving tonight. And he just flat out runs us over. Yeah, it was weak payback. But Brandon Jones did, I think, $8,500 worth of damage with that little stunt. Honestly, like at the time, I was furious because we hadn't won a race yet, and we finished second like 6 times, and that's when the ARCA series at least had some talent in it. But we won the next week. Yeah, and honestly, like watching this back now, it I don't think it's he was like 18. Yeah, it's like it's not something Mark Martin would have done, but in today's NASCAR, it's probably pretty acceptable. But yeah, that track is awesome. Yeah, I don't understand why somebody doesn't just build something like that, especially in like it would need to be in like that part of the country too, because I don't think out west is gonna work for more than just like 8 to 10 years. But like that location's perfect too, because the one thing that about NASCAR's schedule that really sucks is they have all their short tracks in one little pocket. They've got all their super speedways in one little pocket. You know what I mean? Like you need to see some variety. Fortunately, living in Charlotte, like I really can't complain, but um yeah. But, if somebody lives in Atlanta and they don't like super speedway racing, the next two closest tracks, I guess Darlington would be pretty close, but would be Daytona and Talladega. That's what they should do. Like even if they had to do one race a year where they knew they weren't going to make a profit, but it was almost like a give back race where they bring the Cup Series to a Winchester or a Slinger or a Stafford, and then they bring in 25,000 extra seats, which they already own from the Chicago deal, and they could charge $300 a ticket like they did for North Wilkesboro and sell the thing out, and just 1 year at one track and 1 year at another, and almost like an all-star race, but make it a points race. It's like your give back weekend. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I just I mean, and the other thing is about Chicago is they need to do that in a town that hadn't already failed. They failed with Chicagoland, and then Chip Ganassi built, I think, like a 3/4 mile track outside Chicago that failed too. And they need to go to Denver or Seattle or something where we've never been. Well, man, enjoy that race on Thursday. I'm pretty jealous you're getting to go, but that's awesome. Soak it all in. Definitely, if you get the opportunity to do a pit pass, do it because you can walk right up to any of the cars and basically touch them if you wanted to. Yeah, dirt racing does it right, especially when you go to, like, say you go to Brownstown when a big series is there. They'll do it right. Like you'll get to see all the local guys race and the big show, and they'll make sure the big show goes first in case any weather or anything to get them on back out on the road. Well, they can't. Yeah, it would either have to be Sunday or Friday or Saturday during the day. That's what they had to do for one of the heat nights. Got canceled with the super lates because they have them so stacked up with the schedule. They had to run it during the day. Yeah. They got the best track crew in all of dirt racing. I mean, Knoxville would be up there too, but yeah. Well, good race. I better get off of here. I'll talk to you all night and be dead at work tomorrow. But have fun, man. Soak that up. Yeah, post a few pictures. See you, man.